Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. After more than 20 years of focusing on coaching, I lost a lot of my gymnastics flexibility. But for the past 2 months, I've been training consistently, going from this to this. And today, I'm going to share the exercises that helped me get there. We're going to start with a short warm-up, mainly focusing on the hips. First, raise your knees up 4 times to the front. Then 4 times to the side. And then bring your heels up towards your glutes 4 times. After that, we'll do leg swings, starting with the right leg, forward and backward. Control your body. And then the other leg. Try to hold your balance. Next, we'll swing side to side. Try to hold your body with control and move it slowly. We're doing the same exercise with the other leg. Then move into 4 regular squats. Followed by squats with the toes and hips turned outward. You can also add arm movements to help with balance and mobility. After that, we'll do single leg squats to get ready for the next part. Take a deep breath and slowly come down to the floor for the next active flexibility exercises. We'll start by lifting the left leg up 8 times with control, then holding it at the top for 8 seconds. Try to keep your arms reaching forward as much as possible. And then continue with the other leg, same exercise. 8 times lift and 8 seconds hold. Then we continue with both legs together. If this feels too challenging, you can start with bent knees. That's totally fine. Again, 8 lifts, then 8 seconds hold. Next, we move into a seated straddle position. For beginners, you can place your hands behind you and lean back slightly. But ideally, keep your hands in front and lean the chest slightly forward. Start with one leg, 8 lifts and 8 seconds hold. Then the switch leg. As you lower the leg, don't just drop it. Lift up with control and lower down slowly. After that, we try the movement with both legs together. This version is much more challenging, so if you feel too much pressure in the hip flexors, you can bend your knees. Finally, shake out the legs, relax the muscles a little, stretch the squats and get ready for the next exercise. And now we're moving into static stretching. Start with a half split stretch. Try to push your hips forward as much as possible and keep the hips square. Then straighten the front leg and flex the foot. Try to reach your arms as forward as possible. Bend the front knee again and try to lift the back knee off the floor while pressing the hips down toward the ground. Hold this position. Then add a few small pulses. After that, bring the back knee forward and begin sliding into your split. Try to keep the hips square and straight, and go only as far as you can comfortably tolerate. Hold the split for about 20 seconds. It's better to keep the upper body slightly leaning back during the stretch. Then bring the legs back together and repeat the same sequence on the other side. Start with the other leg, half a split stretch. Try to push your hips forward as much as possible and keep the hips square, shoulders back. Then straighten the front leg and flex the foot. Bend the front knee again and try to lift the back knee off the floor while pressing the hips down toward the ground. Hold this position. Then add few small pulses. Bring the back knee down and begin sliding into your split. Keep the hips square and straight and go only as far as you can comfortably tolerate. Hold the position about 20 seconds. Bring the legs back together and rest a little bit, hip flexors. Next, we move into the pancake stretch. Sit in a seated straddle position with your knees straight and your hips rotated outward, so your knees are pointing towards the ceiling. Use your arms for support. Keep your back and upper body as straight as possible while reaching forward. Try to bring your chest closer to the floor as much as you can. Hold this position for about 20 seconds. Slowly come back up and move into the next stretch, the butterfly stretch. Bring the soles of your feet together, keep your back completely straight and slowly lean forward as much as you can. Hold this stretch for about 20 seconds. Come back up slowly and move into the next stretch, which is frog pulses. Start in a frog position and gently move your hips backward and forward, creating small pulses to open the hips. After that, begin straightening one leg. Start with the left leg. As you straighten the leg, make sure the knee stays rotated outward and pointing toward the ceiling. You should feel the stretch deep in the hip area. Then switch sides and repeat with the other leg. Try to rotate the hips outward as much as possible. Next, we move into the full seated middle split position. You can stay here, or for more challenges, you can bend your elbows and place them on the floor to create a more active stretch. Try to hold the position while also pressing the hips lower toward the ground. Then slowly bring the legs back together and take a short rest. Take a deep breath. Lean your upper body to the left, then to the right to release some tension. After that, rotate the torso to the left and then to the right. Good job. Now let's get ready for some dynamic stretching exercises using leg kicks. Lie down on your back and support yourself on your elbows. We'll start with the left leg. First, kick the knee toward the chest 8 times. Try to bring the leg a little higher each time. Then repeat the same movement with the leg fully straight and the knee locked. Again for 8 reps. Next, kick the knee out to the side 8 times. And after that, repeat the movement with the leg straight. Then we move into leg rotations. Lift the leg up, circle it out to the side and bring it back down. Perform this 4 times. Then reverse the direction for another 4 reps. Okay. Repeat the entire sequence with the right leg now. Then kick the knee up towards your chest 8 times. Now kick with straight leg. Kick the knee out to the side 8 times. And same with the straight leg. Then rotate 4 times outward. And reverse. Now we come back into a quadruped position on the floor. We start with the left leg and kick it upward. Make sure you're not using too much of your lower back. Keep your core engaged so the movement comes from the hip, not the upper body. Do 8 controlled kicks backward, then 8 kicks to the side. Focus on keeping your body as still as possible. The hips and pelvis should not rotate or shift too much. Go back to child's pose position. Rest a little bit your lower back and then repeat the sequence with the right leg. 8 times backward and 8 times to the side. Try to keep your hips still. Stability is key here. And backward to child's pose and relax. Slowly step one foot forward into a lunge position and then hands on the floor. Straighten the front leg while folding forward. Even back leg. If it's too hard, keep your hands forward or bend your knee. For more challenge, bring your hands closer to the foot, legs together, bend your knees and hold. For more challenge, you can straighten your knees, and if you want even more intensity, place your hands slightly behind your foot. Slowly come back up and take a deep breath. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video helps you improve your flexibility and work toward achieving your splits in all directions. If you enjoyed it, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with your friends and family. See you next time.